Mm.
Okay. That should be eyes.
I have the eyes. The eyes have it, so to speak.
Okay. Let me see if my... I'm keeping my eye on my frames, and there's new information.
There is no new information.
This is the most charming part of the game so far, is there is no new information.
You've missed all the things where they patched Great Resonant Soul to not crush people as much.
Whatever that is.
It's a spells. So are we going? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, no, I hit the button.
We hit the
So,
button.
hopefully that went.
Mm.
It may have not.
Well, if Ob says it's going, it's probably
right.
going.
I left off in the dang gutter.
Yeah, we're in Blighttown.
But you had recommended trying someplace else, I think.
Come to think, the gutter is probably fine. The only thing I could remember was you wanted to see what was passed to the guys in the Huntsman cops that have the really damaging guys. And we sort of never we never went to where they were guarding. But the gutter is probably a fine way to go. Although this is really more like Tomb of the Giants than... Yeah, they took Blighttown and Tomb of the Giants and combined them together
Yeah,
to
mushed
one
it up
delicious
here.
taste.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry, bud.
Okay. The Peruser is giving us the okay because it's Tuesday in Poland.
Excellent. I'm happy about that. It's good to break those, right? I'm gonna say that's okay.
If you don't break them, they shoot poison at you as you pass them. And if you break them, they do not.
Oh wait, I immediately got myself turned around. This place is charming. I'm going to light a torch.
That's probably not a bad idea. It also helps you keep track of where you've been if you've lit the sconces.
Right. That's good.
I mean, that only works the first time around, though.
There's no unlighting sconces.
Yeah, the sconce is all or nothing.
Hmm.
These bones cannot be unburnt.
Oh no, he's mad because he loves an unlit sconce.
Fat Man re-aim. Fat Man re-aim.
I'm remembering that.
Yeah, Bissunted is referring to Furry Gopher, aka Mike, aka Jens' friend, is streaming Oath of the Gay Watch, and I don't care because I don't like that format.
That was an almost disastrous Fat Man re-aim. Oh my god. I'll just re-aim off the dang planet. Like, I meant to hit that guy, but you know, leaping to my death, also fun. Oh, they got me.
You can use your torch to break the things. There you go.
Yeah, swipe. Pool of blood. Pool of blood.
I love the pools of blood. We're looking at pools of blood
What?
while we're in the Rat Covenant. That's great.
Hold on. Oh.
You just wiggled it.
Yeah, I can't get it high enough here. Hold on. That's more like it. Yep, slow and steady. No problem. No problem at all. Oh, right, you said I could, like, parry them to death with my shield, too, right?
Yeah, using parrying with the shield. Like, I'm pretty sure the things only care about collision.
Huh.
Like, if you collide.
Right. Oh, look, a glowy in a pot. So I could drop down there.
And if you didn't have a torch, that would just look like an abyss. Except you might see a glowy.
Yeah, the glowy.
Except the glowy might help. Hey, you landed on one of the statues. You landed on the pot.
That's right. I heard something. Oh, yes I did. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it's one of those guys. They're not that bad. They're just scary looking and
They
horrible
look
voices.
really cool, though. That was awesome.
Yeah, you may encounter more of them.
And they really brought their Dungeons and Dragons and monsters out for this one. I should have lit the thing.
Well, how many flame butterflies do you have?
Like 8, 10.
10? You have more every time you look.
I do somehow, and I keep using them. I sacrificed a noble warrior so that I could have a flame butterfly. Hammer and Harry. That was his name.
Goodbye, Hammer and
I
Harry.
remember Hammer and Harry. This one's for you.
Well, Hammer and Harry was noble, but he was not too bright, which is ironic considering
Okay.
what he died for.
Ha. Alright, it looks like there's more like drop downs. Like I can go down there or down here. Yeah, this one has a here rating. So I'm gonna-
136.
Yeah, 136 Souls players can't be wrong. Oh wait, there's a whole bunch of these things in the wall. That's a problem. Probably.
Well, they can only shoot the direction they're facing.
Yeah, maybe that's not so bad. Life gem. Oh, and this takes me back to the beginning. So that's
It's
okay.
It's a way out.
I fall down a knee-high drop and cannot climb back up.
Yeah, that's the most video gamey thing about this game, is how thoroughly thwarted the player is by minor obstacles.
I think that's... If it weren't so frustrating, it would be charming. Almost like, you know, I'm this meat-headed tough guy, and I just can't figure it out.
Well,
Or my armor is weighing me down too much.
The major barrier for the first half of the game is this fancy door, and the way the fancy door opens is just a way around a small pile of rubble. So if you had the agency to go around a pile of rubble, then you would.
I can hear the chains. I can hear him.
I can see them.
It's chains.
Exploding Chains doesn't have time for this.
Ooh, one of these guys has a knife. He's up to mischief.
Got his knives.
No! Oh, it's a stinky exploder.
Not one of the
And there's too many
exploding.
dudes. Okay.
Well, this kind of enemy I'm okay with there being lots of, because they're...
Like I have the one shot on them, and you probably would even if you like had a weaker weapon than gigantic baseball bat tree.
But like Sweet Baby Ray is like an okay enemy to spam a lot of. It's
I even like the exploding guys well enough.
It's the like Royal Soldier, heavily armored flambergeman.
Viking.
Yeah, Viking, knocking down your home and coming for you.
Gargoyles.
That's a fight they've grown really fond of. Is that kind of the gargoyle fight? Ah, this is a good message. You should you'll see what it means when you bring your torch up here to light that sconce.
That's what I was going to do. I can even see my stain. I thought I had lost it.
It might be the stain that lost a stain.
Yeah, that's probably more to the point. Oh no! It went away.
Don't worry.
I'm
This
worried.
is a video game, remember?
I'm worried. I'm gonna pull fire out of my body. Okay.
So, look very carefully.
My message has been raided.
That gave you back a little bit of HPs.
Yay!
So, I'm having trouble seeing it. I don't know if you can see it or not. You should,
Oh! Look at that. It is someone who is up to mischief. Let's see about this.
Oh, you mean the poison statues?
Yeah, I do mean the poison statue.
Hmm.
Oh no! It Can't quite get it. Which is a shame because it is in a very good spot to get me.
Can your club clip through the wall?
Yeah, I don't know. Nope. The wall is tough. Too
Got
tough.
a supporting beam.
It's load barren. Could try sneaking up on it here, but I might fall to my death trying. Yeah, that's not worth a life. Okay. There's a treasure over there, sort of.
There is a treasure, and there's a treasure beneath our feet in the form of a platforming challenge.
Melinda the Butcher. What?
That's
not a person.
This is not a person.
That poison thing is perfectly aimed to shoot me while I'm taking the thing, isn't it?
I don't know. You
Oh,
could spend
wow,
an iron arrow to
yeah.
destroy it.
I see how that. Oh my god! 2 iron arrows, 3 iron arrows. I can't. I cannot destroy it with iron arrow.
These guys don't follow the rules. Okay, I know magic breaks them, but there's the child is hollering.
Ring of soul protection. Hey, wait a minute.
This is an expensive item, and you'll notice why whenever it works.
Nullifies death and petrification, but breaks.
I
Okay.
will point your attention towards your ring of restoration that you have. That is currently broken. So
What about it?
Nothing major. It's broken.
It is.
And this nullifies death and petrification, but breaks.
Oh. Oh. That is definitely knowledge. I am...
Yeah, I have no idea where Melinda is. You might just look for her.
I have a feeling that she has no idea where I am.
That could perhaps be the case. She doesn't know how to platform.
Linda. Aha. Well, more treasure awaits. It doesn't look like a mimic. Wait, touch bloodstain, yeah. How did you get killed here? What a bizarre place to get killed. It's a mimic.
That is indeed how they got killed here. As it was a mimic.
But it didn't look like one. I feel cheated.
I think they do the thing in Dark Souls 1, which is if you looked at a mimic long enough, you could like see their mouth open a little bit. I think when we saw their teeth, like that's what they were doing.
Like I saw the teeth of the one that I had. Whatever. It's a mimic.
It's a mimic. It does what mimic do.
I have to haul ass all the way back over here.
At least you get that guy's torch.
Get touched by every monster on the way.
Ooh. Get touched by monster.
Yep. Alright. Okay, then we went down here. Headed
We get to learn more about the monster.
Whoa!
Yeah,
It comes from the deep.
Yeah, they pop out of the tar pits. Ah, 3 in 1 hit.
Home
It's
run.
the power of the club.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, attacking the chest does work, but...
But you can also break it, though.
Yeah, but you have to attack it multiple times to break it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's not just like a chance, you have to keep going at it. Sometimes monsters will break chests for you, we've encountered that before.
Alright!
And this mimic has a vile secret, and that its glowy drops below, so you have to find a way to get to it.
What the hell?
There's that little hole in the corner there, you have to find a way to fall on that and then land on the raptor beneath it.
Oh, great, without, like, falling into the pit of guys.
Yeah, so we might want to go
Great.
kill the guys first.
Yeah.
Also, I think if Melinda kills us, then our treasures are just gone forever. Or if these guys kill us.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Cool.
That's a jerk move game. I don't know if they did that on purpose, or if they just left it in after they noticed it, or if they never noticed it. I assume they went and killed the enemies they placed in the game. Yeah, I do not like that mimic at all for that purpose.
I go back to one-handing it for these guys. You know, straight on attack. Have a shield around a little faster. Maybe, breaking high stuff. Didn't take damage from that guy for some reason. That shoots poison. Land on the thing over here. Let's break those. Hit the guy. Oh, 2 guys. Of course there's more guys.
Yet more men.
Give me the body blow. Whoa, that one has a weapon.
Yeah, some of them have the crummy sword. But they're still dangerous because the crummy sword has, like, resin or something on it. This area seems awful. Wow, it took you long enough to notice.
Oh, great, and my stain is inside. What I'm really curious about with this particular interaction was how I ended up, like, stuck in a corner. You know.
I think you got tossed in the corner by the exploding man.
That was exactly it. He bumped me with his poo. Those guys being able to explode multiple times is wrong. I'm just gonna flat call that incorrect. Cause that's stupid. Come on. They even have a version of the enemy who is correct. God damn it.
I just do not like them in general.
Well, there goes the stain.
That's probably okay. I don't know how much was in that stain. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Well, it means I can ignore all of that. There's nothing there for me.
We can continue on.
Oop, excuse me. It's like 1,700 in this one. And
it's not
zero,
nothing.
right? So.
Small, but
okay,
not nothing.
now that I'm here, I have to figure out where the next step is, because hadn't gotten that far.
This was a side area that guarded the treasures.
Wait, seriously?
This is a non-necessary area.
Oh, great. Well, I have just wasted my time again.
I didn't. We had a journey. We got to run past some guys.
Oh, I can kill that mimic again.
If he's still there, we can check. It would be a small blessing if the game didn't just delete him after you murdered him.
He's gone. Well, how about that?
Well, now we can look for Melinda and try to murder her.
Oop.
There she is.
Okay.
The old 2-on-1. There's definitely not a Blight Town in Metal Wolf Chaos. Because that game is flawless.
There's a bucket.
There is indeed a bucket.
I guess
and the
now I
guy...
have to figure out where I'm going. Because I thought that would just sort of go. Ah, this attack is too slow and it kills me. I'm gonna stop using this weapon for a while.
Yeah, this is probably the wrong place for it. Huge weapons are good against some guys, but not all of them. A little bit overkill here.
Why did I ever stop punching? Keep asking myself this.
The repeated question. Could also put a summon sign down, but I don't know if anybody would want our help here. Unless it's like Geist. Geist arrives to summon us again.
I like the idea of using a summon sign as a... whatever humanity's called in this.
Effigy. I think
Yeah,
when you...
effigy, but...
They sort of worked the same way in Dark Souls, just you got humanity. You got a humanity. You didn't get human.
The hell? Oh. I'm poisoned. Very soon to be dead.
You can totally drop signs in... here. I've done it before. Was Geist lying to me? Yes, I would love that.
I'll try it out. Can't do much worse. I'm basically bottomed out. I just put down a sign, so there. How you like me now? My message has been raided. I wonder which message.
That's impossible to know unless you've only left one. It's okay. It's okay to tell Zoo lies. We encourage it. Please lie as much as possible. Yeah, punching. That guy dropped his torch, so we can get yet more hours of torch. I think the torch they drop is the minor torch. You only get 5 minutes off of it.
Huh, a mirror. That's not what I wanted. How do we... There we go.
Wait, you can check your messages from the menu and see their scores? I never knew that.
Read history.
Written history. Yeah, the written mystery of how to read your things.
Haha, be wary of lever.
Rob for message.
Alright. This doesn't look like much of anything. And being summoned.
That's good.
The rig of blades. Ryan.
Just Ryan.
Oh.
He is running very far ahead. We are going to get separated.
Ryan has a cape.
Yep, he's got the Dringlake armor on. He's also got the hat you get to that we failed to get for some reason. If you bottom out Vingarl's dialogue, he's supposed to give you his head.
Maybe I should have kept talking to him.
I thought we tried that, but
Yeah, I don't know if I actually bottomed it out. Ryan seems confused. Oh. Nope, he made a jump. Alright. I remember doing that at some point.
Ryan got poisoned.
Crap.
That's good though. If he's poisoned, we can keep track of him.
Right. Oh, that's not a ladder. Are we going down? We're going down.
You have to go down.
Okay. Trying very quickly to figure out where things are. It's confusing. Oh, these pots.
Yeah, the heart urns full of acid.
I recognize that noise. Those are the dogs.
There's a dog up here. Somewhere, I think.
Life gem.
Ryan here is very typical. You see a lot of legs and armor. Ah, you got poisoned.
Did.
We could use just use some of our moss. That's probably a better idea.
Did he drop down? Is that safe?
I believe he dropped down.
I don't think this is safe. Well, it did hurt. I could have just taken the damn ladder.
I don't know what our friend here is doing, but
Well, he's probably as lost as I am, I think.
well, the good news is in 15 minutes we can just leave and still get our prizes. So we can wander around Lost for 15 minutes and then get what we want.
That's kind of cool.
Whereas he has to keep going. Wait, I know what you should do.
Yeah?
You should equip the white ring. You should upgrade yourself. Like the rat ring isn't doing anything.
That's true. I don't know what anything looks like. Old sun ring? No, there we go. White ring. Yes! I am blazing. Oh, there's a different place to fall down. That looks dangerous.
Ryan, where are you at? Our incandescent body is giving us more.
Oh. What? What are you doing back up there?
He doesn't know the way out.
Great.
Although, granted, I don't think we do either. I can't remember offhand.
I mean, I jumped down here. And then there's a ladder. And that's... like, I'm somewhere, maybe.
This is back where he couldn't open the door and we punched all the poison things.
Oh. Except apparently one that's, like, embedded in the floor. Man, that's rude.
I actually think that was behind the door. And I just managed to shoot through the door somehow.
Ooh, he found
Ryan-
dudes to fight.
He
What?
must have found his way back up.
Crud. Leaves me
I think you
guessing.
have to fall down a hole here.
Okay. hole. Drink some juice. Through the acid room. Unless I'm supposed to go to the acid room, that's a dog. Great, great! He found the right way when I wasn't looking.
There's a ladder. I think we have to go up.
Well, I've been up there.
I think we missed something. I don't remember though.
Like, this is where I jumped off to the, like, circle of torches, except torches they ain't.
There's a glowy in there, but we can't get it. We can jump down here and rejoin Ryan, I think. This is where the triple torch place is at.
Oh, that's where I started life. Alright, cool. Okay.
And I think Ryan went down to where the oil slicks are at.
This place is so confusing.
Oh, hooray!
I futzed around for long enough.
Task completed. What more do you need?
Wow, I was useless.
So is our host, though, so it's okay. Also, we get to remain glowing white. If we want to.
Right. Not that the rat ring is doing me anything either.
I think it's location specific.
Hmm. Alright, well... Because I don't know those locations, I was just gonna keep it on.
We can keep it on if that's the case. There's the fall damage ring.
I'm falling a lot.
Yeah, you will notice that underneath our stamina bar we have a cat.
Guess that makes this cat stream.
So what else could it possibly be? Put on the ring of the cat to get the cat emblem in our emblem bar.
Oop.
now
Dog spotted.
And now the dog and cat will fight. We will punch the dog. Don't punch dogs. Unless you want to. And they're evil. Yeah, punching.
Yep, right into the poison tiki room. In the tiki room. Why did that have, like, physical force to it?
I think it hit you in the head.
Great.
And it gave you the headshot reaction.
That's prime. That's all I needed.
Now we do the ladder dance.
It's definitely the ladder dance. That's not the button that I meant to press there. Oh, torch! So glad I bothered to pick that up.
That is true, we got hit in the face with poison, so maybe it got in our mouth a little bit and it was gross. That would explain things.
Alright. Alright, not ready for the ladder yet. We're gonna go back into the dog room. Back in the doghouse.
Back in the doghouse again. There's a guy hanging off that cliff over there. Is that the oil slick area? Yes, it is.
Okay, another sconce. Huh. Another rope bridge.
All the bridges so far have been pretty sturdy, at least. No root bridge. That was the problem.
I can hear them. The chains. Oh, he lived through damage. My goodness.
He does not care about your torch. That's funny, I never knew that.
Yeah, he got burned a little bit, actually.
Yeah, I knew that happened, that hitting torch has, like, damage over time.
I wish I knew where these guys were coming from.
I think they hang off the edges, and then...
Do their one pull up and then get you. Oh, hello.
That's, these freaking things.
That's something.
Bug fight.
Okay, and now I'm down here with the dog. That's not the button I meant to hit. But you know what? Whatever.
We learned. There's a hole. I think the hole will stay there now. Like, once the collapsible holes collapse, they don't reform.
That would certainly help.
Just as in nature. When holes form, they stay formed.
I think this guy chases me over, like, across heaven and earth once he activates. So that's something. I think... Let's see...
Like these guys, maybe?
Yeah. This is basically their house.
Yeah, not bad furnishing. They have some pots, some bags of fungus-looking shit, and they have a rug. Nice rug.
Oh hey, I never lit the circle of torches in my own world.
Didn't light it in Ryan's world either. He didn't care for torches.
His loss.
Yeah, because he doesn't love torches.
Okay. Dark pyromancy flame.
That is a strange weapon. It's another pyromancy flame.
Who didn't want one of those?
I can trade it to the birds for a red titanite slab. Even though those don't exist in this game.
I think I understand about the guys. They have that feature to them where you can't lock onto them until they've stood up.
Mm-hmm.
That is a suspicious pile of glowies. What is with all this? Fragrant branch of yore.
That's useful.
Smooth and silky stone. Twinkling titanite. What? Why is there a pile of goods? That's weird.
I don't know. I have no idea. I am not the level designer of this game. You can tell I'm not because there's not more giant archers shooting at you. There are very clear and direct ways to go that lead you to the giant archers.
Turn everywhere you go into a brawl.
I love that flavor text. It's so true. It's like these guys brought some crappy swords, but some of them brought their fists. And then we also brought our fists.
Alright. Yeah, I went in here and talked to the dog.
The dogs are annoying because that chomp attack of theirs is basically impossible to interrupt, and it has this huge hitbox.
Yeah.
It's dealing a surprisingly little damage to us, though. I'm used to that thing being huge.
I'm gonna count my blessings on that one.
Our armor must be actually good somehow.
I doubt that. Dang it. Every
Just
time.
to eat a life gem or something. So we're a little low on poison moss. If you eat 2, it like completely negates the poison.
I do have a lot of life gems.
And we can always buy more, and they're really cheap.
Mm.
The hag sells them.
Life gem economy. Alright. I don't think I had gone up that much. Oh, look at this! What is this?
This is where they come down from.
Well, there's just an unlimited number of them.
I think there's like 5 of them. And they're chasing up behind you. You gonna Goomba them?
Nah, that's probably needlessly risky.
We can just punch them off ladders then, like this is Resident Evil 4. It's my favorite thing to do in that game, is to lure guys up ladders and then shoot them in the head as they try to come up.
Thank
All
you
right,
for the
too.
torches.
They're going to release Dark Souls 3 for Nintendo Next or whatever it's called. Yeah. Well, the main reason games launched in definitive editions recently was because of the PS4, Xbox One launch that happened. And then late era console games from the previous generation would have retools for the new consoles because you can't just play a 360 game on your Xbox One or whatever. And the reason it specifically happened to this game is because they actually changed the engine.
Sounds like a pain.
Yeah. Well, they didn't change the whole engine. They just changed the rendering. Like, yeah, that guy took a huge chunk off the belts.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow. Don't get touched by the dark sword, I guess.
Like, the only difference between the PC version of normal Dark Souls 3 and this one, or Dark Souls 2, not Dark Souls 3, was that this one uses DirectX 11. So it's more fancy. Yeah, sometimes they just got re-released. Or sometimes they make a definitive edition that has like a little bust that you pay $70 extra for or something. Like The Witcher loves to do that.
Still not the button I meant to press. I am drinking Estus when I don't mean to a bunch tonight.
Well, upwards to a week since you've played. Like, you've completely forgotten the controls. Yeah.
Black Firebomb X2. How can I lose? Okay, yep, lost again. Cannot find my ladder.
There is no ladder.
There's a plank.
There's a floating plank that we can insert our body into.
This is where I live now. Here in the
plank.
Yeah, that's right. Plank gives me power. I should read more people's messages if that's really a thing.
Yeah, rating messages does appear in the player's world, and it heals them a very crappy amount.
I could try making like this jump.
That's the jump you have to make.
Into the poison? That's rude.
Into the poison.
God. Well, it did just hand me a black firebomb, right?
Yeah, we'll throw some firebomb.
Sure.
If we had fireball equipped, that would work.
I'm gonna pretend that worked. That didn't work.
I think it shot me both 2 of them.
It's like okay, let me put it on my hotbar so I can actually like aim and see what I'm doing. And 10 of them, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we'll drink some Estus here.
A little too high.
Well, it got the one that was like behind the. That. Yeah,
There we
crumbled.
go.
Cool. I only had to spend more than I made.
That's fine.
Then I leap into a pit. Of course. Of course. This blows. I don't like this place.
It does, doesn't it? It's not good.
Basically, anything that makes me do platforming in a Souls game is wretched.
Yeah, and you only have to make that jump if you fall in the hole, but the hole itself is a trap. So.
Well, lucky for me, my stain got down there.
So we'll have to attempt the jump again.
If I want to keep my souls.
But the old lady did say that at the beginning of the game. You'll lose your souls over and over again. Which I thought was funny until it kept happening.
Yeah, that's pretty close to my experience with it, I think. There's a throwing knife. That's where I have this guy's house.
Yeah, we're not in Blighttown yet.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, this is more like Tomb of the Giants. It just happens to look like Blighttown. Because of Plank. Oh, that guy's torch is gone forever.
Let's read messages for no reason. It'd be great. Let's see. Everybody gets raided.
Hey,
Everybody gets this tiny bit of health.
And a distracting thing that appears on screen that I hope gets somebody killed.
Wait, that climb up was false. Or was it?
Nah, we climb up. And then there's
oh, right,
a
that's just a roundabout way to get to the 3-torch.
Mm-hmm.
Although I encounter more guys along the way, which is probably good. Because if I don't encounter them, they will follow me. What? Damn it.
I don't hate consumable healing items. I think they're fine. This game actually manages to have a really good blend because there's both. And they both complement each other in ways that neither is good at. Yeah, I think when the sword guys touch you with their big attack and you're attacking them to get the counter damage in too, that is like all your bananas.
That's kind of sick. Okay, the dog again. I admit I have not figured out a good way to fight the dog. Yeah, it's just rubbing my body against it until one of us dies.
It's one way to do it. Yeah, but the
It's kind of the punching way, I think.
Also, the getting hurt, the counter damage part of it when it happens in boxing. They call it walking into a punch. You should not do that, and yet we do that anyways because this is the game we're playing.
Okay, so that was a bridge to here. Wait, did I need to go in the doghouse?
Yeah, we don't really need to. Well, yeah, the doghouse has the ladder up.
Oh.
I think this ladder up leads to treasure. If we've not gone up here yet. That message is also not lying, but it's good advice that is secretly bad advice.
The Iago advice.
Now, I think Iago gave bad advice that was bad advice, but he was really good at saying it. Good old Yago.
Alright. I guess I don't care about the durability of my torch.
Yeah, the torch has no it has a time limit. So by the time it would break, it's burnt out, so who cares? I'm going to be playing an elf game soon,
Oh.
and I am struck with how not once in my entire elf game experience ever have I had anyone care about how long torches actually last. Because the game manual says they last 2 hours, right?
I'm sure some game manual specifies that.
But you have a torch, it's yours forever. We have torches.
Gonna give him the Kirk. Yeah! Good old double axe handle. Oh, there's another one. Throwing knife. That's more like... Oh, where do you guys keep coming from?
That guy's sword went flying.
Yeah. That's kind of cute. Ew, the one on the ground. Spat at me. Rude.
Can you give that the double axe handle?
Yes.
Yes! Why did we ever stop punching?
Wait. Sorry. This was the doghouse.
Yeah, this was Doghouse.
I am sorry. But I have a sconce. There's a bone sconce. Good old bone sconcity.
Now we got this guy. Yeah, this guy.
It's poison throwing knife. Okay, so if I had to wager oh lord. If I had to wager how many souls were in my stain over there, it'd be about what I have right now.
It's around 10 grand.
Really? How could I have more than that though?
Because you got 3 about every time you make a run, and you made about 3 runs. I guess one thing is, are you willing to get it and then bone out if you don't think you can make the jump?
It would be like buying a homeward bone for negative 10,000 souls, huh?
Well, more like negative 9,800. You have to include your overhead there. And there is the cost of
overhead
labor
so much
involved.
as underhand I'm worried about. Oop, there's the dog.
There he is. Dog required. Yeah, that's why there's so many dudes. They want to make sure you have enough torch.
I hate to admit it, that might actually be the case. Like, so much of this game is in service of having you light torches as you go from place to place. They really, really want you to not miss out on this gimmick.
Well, they were really proud of their lighting engine, which is okay, because their lighting engine is actually pretty great. And that was one of the main selling points of the original demo, was you were going into this dark place, and it was really dark. But the torch helped a lot. I think they actually had you go, like the gameplay demo, and that was like on E3 or whatever it was, going to where Dave is in the forest, like where you go down that hallway and it's really dark and Dave is in there.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was like, "Whoa, that board is still floating."
It is. Back home. Back in the board. Get back to boarding school. Are you not entertained, player? Have you grown bored with our game?
Your delivery on that's kind of wooden, Kaz.
Boarding school will make it tough. Lots of planks.
But don't go against the grain there. You'll get... Because you know what they say about the hammer, that the nail that sticks out is one that get hammered. We got all these carpentry jokes. We got them. We're here for 4 hours. We make these bone jokes. We these board jokes. We're gonna bake them for you.
Yeah, I don't trust myself to make that jump. So, here we are again. I'm gonna end up annihilating the enemies in here without really meaning to.
That's not the worst. It happens a lot in the first playthroughs. This game has the same Dark Souls cycle that Dark Souls has, where you kill all the enemies, and then you kill some of the enemies, and then you just kill like basically none of the enemies.
Oh man, did I get that guy spat by poison? Because that would be kind of awesome.
I'm going to say you did, even though I don't believe you did, because I prefer that reality. But yeah, but when they actually had to ship the game, the lighting engine that they had originally was too much for Xbox PS3. So when they made the Scholar of the First Sin edition, they're like, hey, our lighting engine's great again, you should use it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no, dog.
Oh no! He suddenly took damage from something.
Oh no.
What the hell was that?
He had to use his dark sign.
You're kidding.
Yes, I am kidding, but I'm going to assume that's what happened. In my own personal narrative of default man running through Dark Souls, this undead dog had to use his dark sign. We're getting a lot of these poison throwing knives.
Yeah, might have enough to ever poison anybody eventually.
It only takes about 3 or 4 to poison most enemies.
Most of my items have almost no blood left on them.
I honestly can't say the same.
Yeah, there you go.
Into the fuel, into the fuel. Away with you. Alright, now we gotta fight these stupid bugs. I hate these things.
Aha! Alright. This time.
This time the bug will go in the hole, not I.
What? What? Ah, great. I left some guys behind.
At least none of these guys are exceptionally dangerous. But they do have their torches. They love their torches. Ah, Jins is here. Did Mike scrub round 2? That's about how much time I feel has passed.
Well, I have not learned how to fight the bug. I just sort of punched it.
That's basically how we solve our problems. There is a single set of shields in the game you can power stance. And I spent a very long time obtaining both shields. I spent a very long time getting stats enough to power stance both shields, and was horribly disappointed. It's something that broke my heart, actually.
That's quite sad.
I know. I wanted Bone Wheel Shield back. Something like that. Can you imagine dual-wielding Bone Wheel shields? Actually, no, you can't imagine that, because you remember the Chariot boss from Secret of Evermore?
Oh my god! Vigor the Indestructible, of course!
That's who you would be, with 2 Bone Wheel shields. Like, yeah, roll it!
Man, we have to mod this game. I want to say this can't be a mimic.
Ah, the Wicked Eye Great Shield.
Wicked Eye. An unsettling design. HP absorb.
I think that means it's like Ring of the Evil Eye or something. I don't know. I never used it. It looks cool though. It looks like the door to the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim.
Does kind of look like a door more than a shield, really. Well, that was corking, and leaves me wondering where I should go.
There's a fog door down there.
Oh, goodness. How about it?
And, what's a good name for the chain dudes? They remind me of, Grim Poppet. That's a magic card, right? Or is that Ragamuffin?
They do need a name. They're gonna keep coming about. Wow, that was a lot of poison arrows that guy had. It's great.
Now, Grim Poppet was the Cup Man from Shadowmoor. Who am I thinking of?
Grim Poppet? No. Grim Poppet was the spiky having guy in Dissension.
No, that's who I'm
He was
thinking
just, like,
of.
full of.
But I looked up Grim Poppet, and he's a scarecrow, and he's got like 3 cups. Because he's a 7 mana 4/4 that has 3 -1 -1
Oh, right,
counters.
right. That's Grim Poppet.
Yeah.
Jagged Poppet?
Let me look up all Poppets. Yep, Jagged Poppet. That's who
Yeah.
these guys are Jagged Poppet. Even though Jagged Poppet is not a good card, it's a great card, but it's not a good card. That's the most Shadowmoor creature I can imagine. Grim Poppet is a 7 mana 4/4 that enters the battlefield with 3 -1 -1 counters on it.
Good old Tobal Field deed.
Like, sure, he can give his counters away, but just base, that sounds like a Shadowmoor creature. Ah, you found the bug.
Okay, there's like smoke in here. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a creature. Holy crap.
This thing looks really cool. You just sort of...
Should I leave it alone?
There's little... it's... like, you can approach it. Oh no, you hit it.
Hit it
This is a...
with a torch.
Yeah, this is a bug. It reportedly heals poison, but I've never used it to that end. It just sort of stands here.
Oh. Friend and therefore try poison. Well, okay. Well, it looks harmless enough. Now then, to battle! With a different setup. How about...
You could try out our new shield and then... or yeah. Large club. Yeah. Go back to this. We need to regret not punching. So we have to not punch for a little while. In order to fully have our regret
I
complete.
was expecting a boss. Okay. That's maybe foolish of me. Let me immediately switch back.
I think there's a bonfire nearby, because this is the game we play.
Is someone
game was
attacking me? Someone was! You jerk. This would be about the distance I expect for bonfires, frankly.
Because we didn't be on the lookout for walls that look like you can punch them down. 'Cause I think there's a breakable wall here.
Like, everything looks like I could punch it down.
Well, even more so. Mm.
There's like 3 different ladders down.
You ever play, you ever watch The Price is Right with Plinko? That's what we're playing.
Okay, I've chosen nothing. This is the nothing. Oh wait, there's more.
There's more ladders. There's a dude down here. An exploding man.
One of those who correctly destroys himself. Okay. Good. That's just my job in this world, isn't it? Just
Yeah,
go on,
like,
light the sconces.
You're a janitor. A night watchman.
Oh, buddy, you were so getting the Kirk. Yet more ladders. Uh-oh, this one looks like it drops me. Yeah, that's no good. I'm gonna go back up.
We can find other ways to go down, perhaps.
This is just back up here, sure. Alright.
Oh wait, look to your left on top of the ladder. Hey, more left. There you go.
What, this thing? Oh.
Shortcut ahead as you arrive to the shortcut. I think if you made the jump from Doghouse, you would end up down here.
Oh. That looks about right. Yeah, I light the bonfire with my other hand rather than my torch.
Oh, you light the magic with your hand. You light the torch with mere crude fire.
Central gutter.
Go back to Mahula.
Yeah, I mean, 20 grand has got to be worth something.
Bearer of the curse, seek the king.
The short lady
That is the
is here to
lest this land be
shoegaze
swallowed.
and raise your level.
Oh, I've had a problem for a while that I have not corrected.
And what is that?
My
This is the old-
taskbar not going away.
This is the old Slio9 problem. He has that problem all the time. You might want to check your capture to make sure there's not a black bar there. In OBS.
Yeah, let me... Okay, I think I just corrected it. But no, that happened because I got a message on Skype. So... I don't know how long that's been going on! Hooray! Woo! Yeah, I have 2 levels in my pocket here.
How much does 2 levels of adaptability give you?
Now it puts my curse resistance through the roof and agility to 90. Gives me more poise. It looks really good.
That could be what we do. If you can get your agility to 92, you can basically stop.
Okay. I will attempt to do such a thing. Ever. Okay, that was good. I'm not gonna waste time. Let's go back.
Yeah, back into the hole.
The gutter. Central gutter.
There's just some meat nailed to the wall by the bonfire.
So
I never noticed that. Who nails meat to a wall?
Gotta cure it
I
somehow.
want to know who's...
I mean, clearly
Is that
people
like
are
a-
living here.
True. That's dog meat.
Dog meat. Meat dog. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, it's an entire full battle array.
Yeah, I think this is where you land when you make that dog jump. From the dog hole.
Definitely.
You land there.
Alright, well, down we go. Do a ladder dance. Dance. Oh! Geist is invading. Well, you've picked a cherry spot for it, frankly, because this looks like the bottom.
It could be to your advantage.
Oh no!
Oh, there's Geist.
Yep.
He chose a different plinko hole than us. I'm perfectly fine with Geist invading us here in the worst area we've encountered yet. I'm fine with that. Especially since we just spent all our souls and just arrived from a bonfire that is 10 feet away. This is like
No,
prime
that's kind of an
area.
ideal spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I lost sight of him after changing plinko holes and getting kicked in the face by... Oh, wait, never mind.
Rail him a few times.
Alright.
Yeah.
Welcome to the shooting gallery. Hold up. Oh, that is death, it looks like. Wow. Well, I have stopped counting ladders.
Yeah, I don't really know which one's the correct way down. I always get lost here, which I think is the point. Which I guess if you're accomplishing what you're going after, then hey, here's Geist. Yeah, punch him. Yeah.
Do phantoms not take fall damage?
No, he totally took full damage and died.
Oh, okay.
It just took a second to render. Well, a valiant effort there, Geist. I think there's a glowy around here that's really good. I don't remember what it is, like which glow it is, but perhaps we want to agree to. Okay, Geist got lost and then stuck on a ledge. So I prefer the narrative of got punched off a cliff.
Well, I think we can... I think we can have both things. Alright, what about this letter?
It looks
down.
close enough.
It doesn't
Well, you
look
do
like
have the
I'll
cat
die
ring on.
if I get to the bottom. So that's cool. Wow, there are a lot of these sword guys. Wait, I've got it. I understand. I know the name of the, like, running exploding guys.
Yeah,
Cranky.
he's cranky.
He is definitely cranky. Try roll.
That is a terrible idea. I
Oh,
love
that is
that.
an excellent idea. Look at that. What do I actually want to do to that, though?
I usually just strip naked and run through.
Oh. I guess that could work. I don't know what's on the other side, though, so I would never come up with that idea on my own.
Well, see, I love being nude, and I thought you did too, but I guess we're just not as kindred spirits as I thought. We have gained like an hour and a half of torch since we've been in the gutter. 5 minutes at a time.
Alright. Now, what's Kaz's solution to this?
Ah, the bomb.
Huh. A little shot put a bomb through
It
the.
worked rather well.
What? I can't squeeze through. All right. Bomb number 2.
Hooray!
I like the little shot put that you do. Take that off. So, it just looks like a lot of blood down there. Hold on, I'm lighting
It
my
is a
torch
safe
again.
drop, though. It's a safe drop. Plus, we just got 20 life gems, and we have the cat ring on. We're fine.
Seriously, how is there this much blood?
I have no idea. They were fighting something down here, and I don't know what.
Uh-huh.
Mmm. So in the upcoming area, something we got from the birds is going to be very useful. Do you remember all the things you've gotten from the birds?
Nope. Not even close. This looks like a boss door, though, so let's switch back to Clubman. Get a couple practice swings while I'm at it. Okay. Let's see how I roll. Fat man roll. Got it.
Oh, if you change out your pants, you probably won't be back in Middleman Road. Roll. Your pants are really heavy.
Not one for middle management. Bengal's boots. Falconer boots. Falconer boots. Black
So welcome to
Falcon.
Blighttown.
Oh, great. I found the bonfire this time.
You
So that's
did
good.
indeed find the bonfire. So you have the whip is super great at breaking these things, and you don't care if it breaks because it still breaks them if it's broken, I think.
Let's try that out. Old whip. Unable to use.
Might still want a real weapon. Might still want a real weapon equipped because there are enemies here, but
Oh. Well.
yeah, punching.
I'm presuming that I want to break all these. Based on the last area.
They're kind of annoying. I'm getting slightly robotic. That's just going to happen. Don't worry about it.
There's so many of them. Why did they put so many of these things in this video game?
Well, they look really cool.
Don't care.
They're just also awful. The only path we've run down the entire way is we killed the Lost Sinner. And we got to the Iron Keep, but turned tail because it's scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to find the middle ground here.
Whip over Pyromancy Flame? We're not really using it.
Do I have I do have Pyromancy Flame equipped. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I never knew the whip was good at this until I just saw someone doing it and realized, hey, the whip seems rather good for this. Yeah, these guys all got poisoned.
The Chotel.
And great magic weapon.
Oops. Hey. Yeah, those guys look pretty cool.
Yeah, the squid monsters.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna approach this from the other side. What?
Ooh,
Oh, there's one on the ground.
yeah, sneaky.
Annoying. Old whip at risk.
I don't think we care.
So much risk. Old whip broken. It doesn't matter. Such a workhorse. Works even while broken. Works when I can't wield it. This game is dumb.
Does it? Yeah, but if you try to whip that worm, it doesn't do anything. A worm is not a poison pot. I think these guys are sort of cute, though. Like the big worms coming out of the walls. We may have to merely avoid those guys up there.
That's tough. Oh, jeez. Okay, what else we got? Still equipped with my bow. Shoot the worm.
Oh no, you shot the worm. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Like a tomato worm or something. Which are cute, but also awful.
I think it's little beady eyes.
It's got a pair of big, shiny, round eyes. Is filling his poor little worm head up with wood. These are wooden arrows.
Maybe having any poison resistance would be good. Hmm.
Do you have any of the Pyromancer set?
Yeah, no, all of it.
That's not a bad idea. I imagined you fought Lanky Kong enough to get most of it.
I think I just picked it up at some point. I have
We
my
don't know.
Hawkeye pants. Yeah, shadow leggings. Dinosaur. Yeah. And a torch. And another bug.
Yeah, the worms aren't that threatening, but they are by a cliff. Ah, you switched to light armor and your roll became long again. Yeah.
Long roll.
So this area is actually super straightforward, unless you're going for like secrets, because there's a couple different secrets here. So, none of them are so important that if you don't find them, they're not so important that I'd like get you to backtrack years later to come over here. But if you find them, they're cool. If you don't, then who cares?
I have an idea.
Well, what is your idea?
My idea is I'm going to come back with a torch.
That's not a bad idea. We'll save ourselves a flame butterfly.
By running back to this bonfire.
That's
toggle,
reasonable.
Light torch. Only 3 hours and 32 minutes of torch left.
We're
under the gun.
Yeah, we might use 20 minutes of that for the rest of the game.
Oh, whoops. How did we forget you?
You had not gone this far yet. Also, we've been invaded.
Okay, torch time is gonna have to wait.
Yeah, punching.
Right, we'll retreat here. Holy crap, this guy has some health.
So he likes to jump attack. Oh, and down we go.
Yep.
I think if we hadn't summoned that squid, we might have gotten him.
Yeah. I didn't realize I was in a new place.
Oh.
Great. And now I have to break every last thing again. Oh, that's miserable.
Oh, you don't really have to break all of them, but it helps. Especially if you are going to be fighting Woodland Child Gully.
I mean, it does seem basically necessary.
Oh, you got grabbed.
Yep. So, I could try running. Of course, now I have less health, so you know that's cool too. That one again got me in the face.
And Forlorn got us this time, but he's gone. Okay. Okay, maybe we should break some of the pots. Like, we can ignore them until we get to the area where the tar pools are, and then we can start clearing them out.
Probably better. Pull out my club again. Club was much better against the big guys. Instantly poisoned. Why do they all hit me in the face?
I don't know why. They're just the correct distance.
It's like right when I like lean forward to run, it like puts my head in the line of fire and I get shot in the face. Ah, this is awful. I didn't think this game could get worse.
I have bad news. This is not nearly as bad as the game can be. The game is going to get worse. There are really good areas in the game, and then there are
that didn't even
really shitty areas.
Fucking damn it. I somehow get hit in the face again.
At least we have the whip. Yeah. The whip.
With the whip, what I have is a chore. Like, that's all I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, try and loot the guy.
Can you imagine if we didn't have the whip, though? How that would be?
Less of a chore, probably. I just die more.
Just die more.
Yeah. So no, this is unforgivably bad. I don't want to somehow skip it. Like no, all the other like bad shit that has happened to me in the game, I have not wanted to flat like undo, unmake, get past, forget about, you know? But this? Come on. Little poison things all over the place.
Yeah.
This is bankrupt. Shit. Almost fell off the damn place.
Well, if you really just want to skip it, this is like a straight shot to a fog door before a boss. It's like if you can try to hoof it, it's just a straight shot.
Again, the like full fucking broadside of these guys who have like a preternatural ability to hit me in the damn face. Seriously, what the hell?
Once we've conquered our fear of the worms, they die to the club, like so many other things. Yeah, the club.
I have nothing more to say about this. Just gonna keep doing it. Try to go as swiftly as I can.
Well, if you want to get to the fog door, it's like, if you head to the right, there's a statue in front of another bonfire, but it's not that useful. Like, you see that darkness directly across from you?
Yeah.
That leads to a fog door.
Like, how do I get up that, though? Like,
Well, you just run straight forward.
oh. I thought you were talking about the little orange mark up there.
Oh, no, I don't know what that is.
Radiant life gem.
And Fern Gully is back.
Fern Gully 2. Gully harder. Gives a good warrior yell. That's good. Haven't been able to stagger him with anything.
You can be staggered. It's just when you attack.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm alive. What?
We're alive. He also will not follow us down here. So,
Oh no.
He found one of these doors.
It's
You
locked.
can, where it said be wary if down, you can fall there. Accidentally found a side challenge.
Okay. I kind of wish I had my torch. Although I could, again, spend a butterfly, I guess. That looks real.
So there are going to be some very, very tall men here who are very, very powerful. And my official advice is you have like 30 poison daggers. We should make use of them.
Okay. Well, I don't see anybody yet.
You will. They are kind of hard to miss once they get into range.
Whoa.
So, these are the Adonis twins.
What the hell?
They are massive. That's
They
their
look
gimmick.
pretty tall.
They are huge.
So, I have 23 poison arrows. Will that do it?
That should help. Yeah. As soon as you shoot them, they're going to come charging straight at you, and it takes about 3 or 4 poison arrows to poison them. Yeah, I'm sorry to hold your hand here a little bit, but we kind of came here on accident.
Oh crap! Oh no! That's no good. Oh man, I'm not here, guys.
I'm glad you found a sound strategy, which is to run away here.
Okay. Yeah, that's that's apt, I think. Adonis twins.
They're very large, and they have holes for faces.
One of the best part, I wasn't even shooting the poison arrows.
Oh, so we were just enraging them.
Yep.
Oh, they also have a ton of range, and they hit like a truck.
Okay, he's poisoned. Great.
Yeah, Kaizo souls. Yeah, what are these in Mario World? Charge and Chuck? Is these guys?
Wait, the number went away.
Plus 7
there it
large
is.
club could kill these guys, but if you get touched once, that's like 2/3. That's like 5/6 of your health. Right, it's Charge and Chuck. If Charge and Chuck was from Tiny Big World, or whatever you call that, Mario 3.
Dang. This is kind of bobo.
I kind of like these guys because they're huge, but at the point in which you encounter them, you are like so under-equipped to deal with them. Except we've been killing torch guys for an hour and a half, so we have 30 poison arrows, or 30 poison knives.
Hmm. Okay. I only have like 2,000 health. That's not the worst. I'm gonna call that officially not the worst.
Not the worst.
Sure there's only 2 of them?
There are indeed 2 of them. You thinking about
Not
fighting the other one?
precisely what I said.
What did you say?
Well, like, you answered a different question than what I asked.
I must have misheard then, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I asked if there's only 2 of them. And you said there are 2 of them. And I'm like, well...
I do love mathematician responses, but...
If there's 3, then there's technically also 2.
Mm. Well, I'll say there are no less than 2 and upwards to 17. You're
Because he's
shooting
so...
arrows at him.
I am. Speed things along. Shooting blanks, Grandpa. They get over their poison mighty quick.
Yeah, poison only does about half their health bar to them. It works slightly different for monsters than it does for players.
Mm. Forgotten key. Soul of a giant. Alright.
So a torch would be helpful here.
Don't say. Huh?
That the thing in that pot over there is not worth it. Actually, maybe it is. I don't know.
Well, it's just a walk.
Thing is, the giants come back if you respawn the area.
What are you talking about? Oh, if I die, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I imagine I'm not coming here again if I die. Because it is horrid. This is factually better than the entire rest of the level that I've been through. So, yeah. Oh, it's just a huge arena for these guys. Sure.
Yeah, there's a treasure chest and then there's a way out.
Let's read our key. What do you say to that? Key reading.
Wow, key reading?
Yeah.
It'll be under keys. Yeah, keys are in the item somewhere. Where are key items at?
Oh, there's more over to the right here. Okay. Forgotten key. Key tossed into the gutter. Thanks for that.
This opens those really big stone doors with the runes on them. You know, the one where poison shot out when we were following Ryan. We actually just saw one of those. Hey, we got an upgrade to one of our rings.
Well, it's heavier. Okay. What you're saying is that I should not try to get what's in that pot.
You can definitely go for what that pot is. I forget if it's really great or not, or if it merely is like, you know, healing gems.
Let me practice my jump. Okay. Silver Talisman X4.
And we also cannot homeward bone because we have an invader in our world.
I actually was able to walk across. That's kind of amazing. So, let's... oh. Transform to blend into environment.
You should use one of those immediately, just to see what they do.
I have a feeling I know what they do. This looks safe. Oh, great. You're surrounded by poison shooting guys, so they poison you on the way up.
They actually always miss if they shoot at you, but... So we're going to be up here, and we'll see if Forest Child Gully is down here. Because if he is down here, we can just shoot him from up here.
Oh, I have waited for this.
He will try to dodge us, though.
Hello, Forest Child Gully.
We have 696 wood arrows.
Can he get poisoned by the spits?
You could perhaps poison him. I think if he blocks it, it's hardly worth it doesn't do a lot of poison damage to him. He gets stunned by the shoots, but he doesn't get poisoned by them.
Eat it, Woodland Child Gully. Oh, this is excellent.
This was a happy accident that he chased us off that cliff. We also have fire bombs.
Where's he going?
Oh, he learned how to do cover? Is that what he did? Or is he just trying to circle around us? I don't actually know how good the AI in this game is. It used to be worse. Whatever level it is now.
Well, I have no idea where he went. Maybe if I run away, he'll go back to the middle of nowhere. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what he was doing. He was on his way to the middle of nowhere.
He's just standing there.
He had lost sight of me. He doesn't have object permanence.
He's a baby. He's a woodland child. Is he a baby, though?
Woodland baby. Is he shielding right and wielding left? It's kind of neat.
He is. I never know. He's left-handed. I never noticed that.
You can be left-handed in this game in a way that you couldn't in Dark Souls, methinks.
The only awkward thing about being left-handed in this game is you have to hold Y slightly longer to two-hand. Or else you just two-hand your shield. Hooray!
You're cast out. You're banished. Alright. Hey, another human effigy for me. That's great. So...
this is treasure. Yeah. But with these guys aren't so bad. The danger has passed. Gully is dead. So the place where Gully was sort of shimmying to, that's where the fog door is at.
Ugh. Somehow I am immediately poisoned. Even though I put on poison gear.
We've used 10 life gems since we found that group of 20 life gems. Be careful of breaking the chest. It's made of wood.
It looks like a mimic. Wait. Put my head inside the box.
See its teeth.
No, the seam is right even. So it's not a mimic. The seam has always been off when it was a mimic. I still don't want to get hit in the face by poison, but that's...
Cost of doing business. Great, we got an item that would solve the predicament getting the item would cause.
Well, that was miserable. Just like the rest of this area. I like the Adonis twins, that was kind of neat. Okay, they're everywhere. I understand. We want you to be poisoned for some reason. Do you understand yet, player?
Poison continues.
Have you figured out the terrible gimmick of our area?
Man, I don't know what you're gonna do when you get to the actual worst part of the game. Just chew your... No, you'll love it. That's the obvious...
Yeah.
It's the obvious thing. It's like, yeah, this is great. I mean, it does look really pretty. It's one of the prettiest areas in the game. It also happens to be the worst. So we have the cat ring on. We might want to not have that.
No falls in the upcoming boss fight, you think?
Mm-hmm. Yes!
Tearstone. Yeah. Let's ride. It's not even like a poison gauntlet. It's just a ton of poison-spitting guys.
This is that one boss from all those Castlevania games.
Command Legion. Wait, he's the one who's making them?
Yeah.
Ooh, I have 1,000 bones to pick with you, apparently. I presume those bodies have bones.
Yeah, if that's true, he has more than 1,000. Because each one of those bodies is about 230. I have several thousand bones to pick with you.
Alright, flattened immediately. Hooray. Yep. I learned nothing.
So you might want a real shield for this guy,
Mm.
rather than stamina shield.
Do I want to block?
Yeah, you can block this guy.
I don't think I have that kind of shield, frankly.
Well, you have Drangleic shield, which is that kind of shield.
Oh, and again, here I am. So that's cool.
Oh. Are you prepared to be Rock Tech or Hurricane, I guess is the question.
This
Every time
that's
you get poisoned
exactly
right
what happens every single time.
you get poisoned and then this guy grabs you.
I need a fast way through this. Absolutely, I need it. I can't stand this. I'm not going to like spend 25 minutes gradually whipping every tiny little statue until it breaks.
Well, I usually hang towards the edge of the cliff when I run through.
No! No, the worms! Enough of you. You're all fired. How is he back? I killed him.
That's his brother.
You're kidding. It
Woodland
totally
child
is,
of
though.
Victor.
Okay, I'm poisoned. That's gotta help out, right? Nope. Did not help to be poisoned.
Yeah, if you were in Dragon's Dogma, you could make a short character and just run under the poison.
Outstanding. Okay, let's use a human effigy. Some of my health back. That did not restore my health, so let's sit at the bonfire.
Yeah, it's funny. It doesn't restore it. It just
Yeah, just
goofs
raises the
it.
cap.
But you can summon this guy, Lone Hunter Schmidt. Let's see if Lone Hunter Schmidt can survive the run that we're making.
Somehow I doubt it.
Well, then he'll at least make the boss harder for us, so we have that going for us.
Oh shit. This was a mistake.
Mistakes were made. Oh, and Victor is right-handed, but Gully was left-handed. That's cute.
That is kind of cute. I kind of wish I could appreciate it, but this is horrible. Yep, 2 rooms, make a big straight line with like hundreds of guys. You know.
At least this stage has different waves. The guy, oh, there he is. Okay. We didn't get poisoned though. It has a different. It is not enemy spam. It's obstacle spam. Yeah. Yeah, so the Rotten is just pretty doable, but he does hit like a truck. Your good rolling instincts are serving you well.
Nope. Damn it.
Ah,
Ah, he has a 1, 2, 3. I should be punching him. I'm gonna punch him. It'll be great. Yeah. to rethink about my gear here. Wanderer coat is not winning any awards.
I like the pants. I like the dinosaur pants.
Dinosaur pants.
I don't know if you do or not, but I enjoy the dinosaur pants. Yeah, the straw hat or.
Okay, I think we're ready to punch. Ack, poisoned.
Ah, the poison. If Victor spawns, you might have to. You might. Okay, Victor, there he is. Okay. I guess we were chewing on life gems.
I could have missed. I'm going to be immediately killed if I win.
At least we healed through most of that. Continue to heal through. Okay, we've stopped healing through. Yeah, punching is working pretty well.
Well, it's doing attacks that favor me here. Chop, sweep, alright. Chop, sweep. No, chop, chop, chop. Okay.
Yeah, he can mix it up a little bit. You can indeed block that attack, though. Like, it looks like it would be huge, but I think Drangleic Shield could handle it. But I also think we can roll through it, so there's really whichever way is most comfortable.
God damn it all. I'm gonna just plunge down a cliff right now. So I can't get more poisoned.
Well, Forlorn invaded us, so Woodland Child Victor should not be here.
Fire seems to not harm him.
Yeah, he is not impressed by flames.
That stresses me out a little.
He does harm us, though.
Yep, I imagined. Fuck. It's no good. It's no good. That still harmed me. Also, that did. I forgot that rolling has rules in this game, so that blows.
Well, it's basically the same rules as it was before. You have invincibility frames during your roll.
Right, but there's numbers tied to it. So my roll numbers might be bad.
You have some frames. Like I can show you a chart. That's basically all there is to it.
Right, but like, does knowing frame data actually do anything for me here?
I don't know.
Like, that's kind of my point. I know there are numbers behind it. I can put stats into improving these numbers, but I don't really know what the outcome of them is, except I know that it might screw me. That is absolute. I mean, like a roll being good or bad, based on the number. And I'm poisoned when I get here, so let's. All right. Alright, you. That's maybe not the shield that I wanted. Choppy. Okay. And I wait for like a year for my stamina to come back. Even with
the ring is actually helping a lot.
Chloranthy ring. And die because I wanted to. Ugh.
I think we should you want to go try somewhere else and come back to this later? I feel like we're getting frustrated at this, and it's making us worse.
I mean, it's kind of bad that I don't know my loadout against him, right? Like,
I know one thing we can do is when you get to the end here, instead of going to the fog door, like when you get to the tar pools, go right, hang right.
really?
Yeah,
But
I'll keep hanging right.
there's nothing.
You've already run past it.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Alright, alright. Nice and center arena, buddy. No, crushed. Okay. But like, there's roll distance, there's frames during roll that are good. There's numbers that I can put in my body to increase these, and equipment that I can use to increase others. I don't know fully what the rules are, and learning all of these numbers and the timing associated with dodging specific attacks from a specific boss is too much. It's too goddamn much. I mean,
Well,
like, to the right over here.
Yeah, and then there's behind this guy. There's a bonfire.
Well, I would. I'm going to die before I can get to him. Great. Yeah, he wasn't alive. Another victory for Victor.
How awful.
Yeah, you don't need to know any of that shit. Just roll, except my roll might be arbitrarily hard or impossible because of these numbers.
Well,
that's the stressful part.
It's never impossible. It's more like akin to rolling medium roll in Dark Souls than it being impossible. Like if you have a low adaptability score, it's still all the same knowing, like just sort of intuiting what part of your roll has the frames or not, which is just something you learn by using it. Like you play enough Dark Souls, you learn it.
I cannot use bonfire.
Yeah, we can warp here after we die though. Assuming we die or not. Or we can fight Victor and sit down.
I got 600 souls from somewhere.
That's probably one of the squids falling off.
Dark Spirit Victor has been vanquished.
They fell off the cliffs trying to get to you.
That's right, jerk, and I'm gonna use your human effigy.
Oh, it's more like you have a roll, and you have a spot in your roll that you have frames in. Like, it's the same as always. Except you can't go lightest load and have as huge amount of frames as you could have in Dark Souls. You have to, they basically split the roll way 10 roll frame part of it. Which I'm okay with. Because the light roll in Dark Souls was so forgiving. And you could literally roll through anything. And I do understand the stressful aspect of it though.
I worry that large club might be too slow. And again, I'm poisoned. Great. That's wonderful.
But now we are under monster pressure. If we're going to block, we might want to lock on. But I don't know. Whatever you're most comfortable with.
My worry is that blocking leaves me no opportunity to attack, really.
Oh, true. It does, like let
there,
you
yeah,
learn.
like... That still hit me. Hooray. And the third one opens me up. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. This is kind of why I wanted to have punching on, which might have been correct.
It might
Second
have
one
been.
opens me up, and the third one just does a bunch of damage.
Okay.
I don't have the stamina regeneration for this, because this is not Dark Souls.
Yeah, true. I made a tactical error. Bad advice. That was secretly bad advice. I think locking on has helped, though.
Yeah. And I wait for a minute, sure. I think this is safe. Might not be. Well, again, based on like the decision of what attack he makes next, perhaps not. I like that the little guys are crawling. That's pretty good. I really hate that the area leading up to this basically stops you from summoning any help. That or you spend the, like, 15 hours breaking every little guy.
Yeah. That's why people tend to, like, put their signs by the bonfires or right next to the fog door.
Ah, I got him in the face. Oh, that's good. He takes extra damage in the face.
I did not know that.
You saw it, like, wiggle, and then, like, a larger number came out.
Yeah, and I've
It's pretty good.
Usually when I use the club here, I'm two-handing, so it has a horizontal moveset. It's like using the halberd to stun lock Quillag.
Ah. Well,
Nice
he
big-
ain't stun locked.
True.
Last one took a nice meaty chunk out of me. Right there. No, I am wrong. I did hit him in the face, but it was the same damage.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was used to seeing Cestus damage and not large club +7.
I feel like we've learned a lot this fight, at least. The going is slow, but I feel like I keep saying we because I'm here, but it's really you. Have learned his most of what he does. He says he has a few attacks he hasn't done yet, but he might not ever do them.
Incorrect. Okay. Very well. Takes less damage on his hand.
Hitting his hand does do something, though.
Ooh, he lunges forward on that one a little bit. You know, there's another subtle part of the difference between this and Dark Souls, and that's whenever you block something, you like the damage goes to your stamina effectively, but right? Okay, that's cool looking.
He has a fart attack. Oh, that's That attack seems familiar.
Yeah. Oh, that's a grab. Great. There's not actually a way out of this, is there?
I have no idea. I like how he sticks his butcher's cleaver in the in his belly while he's grabbing you, though, and then he just yoinks it back out. Well, I know why he's pulling out his woo hits. It's because you've got him below half.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm out of healing. Well, out of Estus. Okay, what I was trying to say is, you take damage to your stamina, modified by whatever stability. But if you take the hit to your health, your stamina is in like stamina recovery. So it's like you can choose one or the other. In here, it's like both, basically. If I take a hit from a block and then the next hit after I'm out of stamina, my stamina does not start the recovery phase like that.
Well, stamina is just way slower in this game in general. Like, it is so pokey. That's why often the first thing I do, like, immediately is get a stinky branch and run all the way to the woods to get the Chloranthy ring, because I can't stand to play without it. And even then, it feels sluggish.
Yeah, I mean, if you get used to it.
Well, I was getting used to it, but...
Oh no! Oh no, the fire! No! Not now. Come on, bud, give me something I can use. Good enough. Yikes.
Both using a life gem caused us to get hit and survive that. So it was neutral, only we lost a life gem, so it was negative.
There.
Yeah!
Just crushing. Wait, that's a great soul?
Oh yeah, that was the button. It's a great soul. He gave you a ton of souls.
Oh.
That is a fire seed. Do you want it that badly?
How much does the fire hurt? Quite a bit! Okay, don't want it. Got it.
Although actually, Flash Sweat is a very useful spell in the game.
Yeah, I don't think I own that one.
No,
I certainly don't have it attuned.
Yeah, the Rosabeth sells it. There's also a way forward in this room somewhere. It's like semi-hidden. It's behind one of the lakes of fire, but you just have to walk around the fire. Someone is shooting all of the statues, it looked like.
Yeah. Well, they have a task ahead of them. Why are there pits of fire? Oh! There's a tiny little hole.
Yeah, it's sort of hidden by the fire.
I'm sad that I couldn't punch him to death. Ooh, primal bonfire.
Ah, you found one of these things. One of the snake altars.
Key required ahead.
So this is one of the
What?
DLCs,
What?
as it's been integrated into the game. It's really cool.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means. I haven't beaten all the DLCs yet. Certainly looks cool, though.
I can light my torch. Closed. Well, I'm not allowed to do anything here, so.
Yeah, we don't have the key to that door yet, but we can get it.
Too many keys.
Need a key.
It's locked.
I have a proposition.
Mm-hmm.
I am getting kind of sleepy.
That's fine. I feel miserable.
I was feeling that.
I feel like
perhaps
I learned nothing from fighting that boss.
you learned his pattern a whole lot. I think that if you tried to punch him, you would be able to.
The soul and the curse. Oh, your soul has grown. I only hope it brings you.
So you've gotten 2 of the 4 Lord Souls. Okay. How many frames is 92 agility? I don't even remember. I'll look at the chart because it's easier than trying to figure it out. You have 10 invincibility frames. Your roll has a 1/6 of a second, in which case you are invulnerable.
That's excitement. Sure enough, flash sweat
Be
2300.
safe.
I haven't been doing much with pyromancy.
Yeah, having the 1 is useful for like flash sweat or other utility spells, but
Huh. I did not even realize.
yep. I like that.
That's really cute. They put too many of them in the game, but having them like subtly foreshadowed here was a good decision.
It also enrages you when you come back. You can talk to the cat. Yes.
Yeah,
Who are you again?
I'm gonna talk to the wall.
Oh, who are you
I'm
again?
not serious.
Oh, I'm not serious.
You do have a rather type.
I like to think
I'm
you're
quite
talking to
fond
yourself
of.
when you talk to the cat.
Huh.
It shows you all the covenants you found.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't
better
it
game? Yeah.
wonderful?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Nothing
Yeah.
suited you, I presume. Well, that's dismaying.
There are a lot of things to like about this game, but there are so many things to dislike about it. There are barrels, though.
Come on. Yeah. Barrels. I like that the barrel rolled. That's nice.
I think the catharsis to experience after Dark Tuesday the 2nd ends in 9 years is to dig up a unpatched Dark Souls 2 speedrun. It'll take about 20 minutes to watch.
Beautiful. Frankly, what I would settle for right now to leave off the night is another place to go. Oh, is Iron Mountain?
We have 2 places to go. We have the Doors of Pharos, which I don't think we found a bonfire to, but it's past the Shaded Ruins, past the Scorpion. So, and then we have, as we fought the Scorpion boss here.
Yeah, but I don't remember there being anything.
There's a way past. We saw a mammoth and turned tail. So there's a way past the mammoth, and then there is the Iron Keep. Those are the 2 ways to go now.
Okay, well, Iron Keep is where I knew to go, so I'm gonna go to that.
Here in Lava Zone.
Not that I have much of an idea of where to go from here, and maybe I should have actually purchased Flash Sweat. Oh geez, I am already dead. Holy crap.
Yeah, walking on slag is like a very good way to get murdered. Although, this being molten iron is like no better than it being molten earth. If that's what this is, because you would still be evaporating or whatever.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah, you would not be able to breathe, your clothes would already be on fire.
You would already be on fire.
Basically.
The blood inside your body would boil until, like, the carbon
Don't touch
chains.
lava.
Don't touch
Whoa!
lava.
Is that Murakumo?
That is Murakumo. It's if you're interested in Murakumo, we are going the wrong way. But if we're interested in Silver Knights, we're going the right way.
Well, I think what I'm interested in is leaving this for another time. Not just summon signs here, that's kind of bad.
This place is like unofficial PvP zone. So people like to summon fights on the bridge. So of course there are gankers.
I'm going to quit game.
So what did you think of the Black Gulch, Kaz?
It reminded me of like ROM hack design,
Then you should love it.
like shitty ROM hack, like one of those Mario 3 ROM hacks that just has like piranha plants all over the place.
The Kaizo.
Nah, Kaizo Mario 3 is actually decent, and I kind of like it because it extends mechanics that are actually in the game. You just never need to use them, but you do need to use them in Kaizo Mario 3, and I think that's valuable. But here, there's no extended mechanics. I did not get any vibe of Super Metroid redesign. This was much the opposite of that. See, this was one room and just completely full of bullshit. Super Metroid redesign would have had each one of those enemies in like one room, and then make you go through 50,000 rooms, and then at the end you would be stuck because you didn't have the right upgrade.
Also, certain of the poison shooters and squid monsters would be invulnerable.
Right, you would not have the correct weapon.
Yeah.
To defeat them. But no, I don't think you're entirely wrong. The game on the whole, like in a long form sense, I think has a lot of redesign to it.
Mm-hmm.
Based on like the nonsensical layout, the bafflingness, the fact that I don't know when I've accomplished something special. It just sort of happens afterward, and I'm like, oh, what? He was real? Like,
I fell off a cliff, and it was where I was supposed to go fight giants with poison.
Well, no, I mean more to the tune of like in Dark Souls, when you fought the 4 Great Lord Soul Havers or whatever, you knew it, right? You knew what you were getting into. It was big and important. Here it happens, and it's like, oh, you've beaten the 500th. You're the 500th customer to beat the boss. So here's your reward.
Some of the bosses feel like the Lost Sinner, I think, has a good lead up to, like, you descend down and then wade through a forgotten prison, and then there's a big room at the very end, and like that's obviously a telegraph of a boss. But then the Rotten is just sort of there, and
well, it's not only that, but like I can't tell the difference between the Rotten and the first Sinner or whatever, and say, can't even remember his name.
Dragon Rider.
No. The Rolly guy who was in Poison Fog Land. I also don't remember the names of any of the areas.
The Rolly guy?
Yeah, the guy who'd like roll over like a walrus and crush you that way. And there were a bunch of like men hanging from ropes, and you could cut the rope and he would eat them.
The
Gluttony Demon?
The Covetous Demon.
Covetous Demon. Right. Like, I don't intuitively know the difference between Covetous Demon and the Rotten.
The only thing I can
look the
tell
same,
is
the lead up is the same.
The Rotten has way more health. That's the only thing I can think of.
And that's how you know.
Yeah, that's how you know that somebody special is more health.
So yeah, like, I don't know. I guess my point is that I would be okay summoning for what's his face? The Rotten. Is that his name even?
That's his name.
I'd be okay summoning for him because it would like solve the stamina problem.
Yeah,
As,
there is
I can trade off taking hits with my partner or whatever. But
there is an NPC summon you can summon there. Like
if I'm talking about like the Dragon Rider, then
yeah,
whatever.
Dragon.
Let's just brush him aside and get on with the game.
Yeah, there is a NPC summon for the Rotten, but it's related to a quest that is similar to Siegmeyer's quest, so I didn't even bring it up because I knew we wouldn't be able to do it our first try. So it's like, who cares? There is no reward. You just make an NPC happy. Who cares about
Wait,
that?
okay. So next time, don't tell me where to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start off in Ironland and hopefully remember that I don't want to be there. Actually,
I
no.
don't think that won't take very long.
I'm gonna fix this right now. I have an idea.
What's your
This
idea?
is very simple. I'm just gonna teleport to a place. That's it.
Is it Mahula?
No, maybe.
Things betwixt. We got some stones.
No. That's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. Although I might start off by teleporting back to there. I think it's here. This Cardinal Tower. I think this is where I want to be. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try to remember that where there were turtles at one point that I ran away from, and Pate in Pate's land. I didn't go there. I'll try to remember that.
It'll be really easy.
It should be. I have a big old club. I'll crush him. That guy he's double axe handling his own fists, and that's special. Okay, that's where I wanted to be. Whoops. You know, quick game. Yes, good. An achievement. Right. When you beat that boss, an achievement pops up, and that's how you know it was special.
That's how you know.
I didn't actually want to hit the start. Actually, I did want to hit the start button because I can't quit the game from this screen.
You can just like Alt F4 here.
Right.
So that
I could hit the X, but
yeah, it doesn't care, but it likes to log in before it lets you quit for some reason. It's always annoyed me a lot.
That's
especially when it's probably going to fail to log in now because sometimes it also does that.
Yep. Aha! Offline mode. Perfect. I can still quit from offline mode, so the planet is safe.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.